Hey, what's up guys, Shadow Steel here, and welcome back to Railroads Online. I feel like it's only fitting that it's storming after the, I wouldn't say the S show that was last video, in terms of the comments, because my god, you guys responded to that video very well. Well, in a way. You guys were really going at it in the comments about how, like, the discussion about, like, Railroads Online and it's kind of like where it's at right now. And I kind of felt bad in a sense, because to some extent, I understand some of the criticism saying that what it is kind of thing. So I'm not saying that, so I'm kind of like, I'm kind of on the situation where it's like, not to jump right into it, but it's only fitting that I got the response I did from that video, because you guys really do care for this game to some extent. You guys are obviously upset over what happened to the game. And as they say, when it rains, it pours. So, well, hopefully things will improve as time goes on. I know for a fact that I'm going to be continuing to play this game up until Century of Steam comes out. And then once Century of Steam comes out, I'll probably play that for a little bit. But for now, we've got Railroads Online, and that's kind of our closest substitute. At least for now. Put some brakes on there by accident. So we've dropped off our boxcar, our grain car, and our... We've dropped off a grain car and the two boxcars and a, god damn it. What is it called again? The cordwood flat, technically, the bulkhead flat cars. So, that's all taken care of there. Next up on the list is to, I believe, get things set up for the outbound train. Woo! Off we go. We're gonna need to do this kind of carefully. I know the video's kind of dark, but bear with me. I believe it's like, I want to say, hold on. Wait, what time is it in game? Ah, it's 5 p.m. Well, we got a night job, boys. Fun. It's gonna be a fun video. At least for the viewers, guys. I thought it was gonna be a lot bright. I thought it was like the morning, so we'll fix that in a second here. Actually, maybe not. We got the town going on over there. Alright, easy does it. Down the hill. Oh, right. We gotta flip the switches down there, too. So we're going back into the yard. And you're gonna be lined up that way. Because I think we've got to run around this cut of cars here and organize them a little bit. Let's see. We got a train in the siding track to be serviced. Yes, we do. Alright. We gotta run around the other way around, eh? Run around the long ways. Either here and then here. And then we can... Yeah, because there's the sanding tower there. I think we need sand. I don't know. I know one of the locomotives needs sand. I'm not sure. What happened? We stopped. Oh, because we're going up, alright. That makes sense. I like how we lit up this town a bit. So, if you haven't guessed, so this is kind of something interesting about this little town here. I lit all the windows up using lanterns, so it gives it a little bit more of a living feel to the town. So, it's kind of nice, but at the same time, it's like, kind of taxes the frame rate once you start getting into the yard a little bit. Oh. Oh, it's a caboose over there. Huh. Which way were we planning on going with that train? I guess we'll have to organize it. I need to figure things out here in a second. The roundhouse is not lit up. That's interesting. Normally it's lit up by this time. Weird. Full of bells. And it's getting dark, guys. Alright, off we go. This way. Whee! There's our lead there. We'll run around the train. Okay. I think I loaded up everything, so we just need to get the train organized and ready to roll. Then again, I could probably drop off some cordwood, honestly. At least over here. I'm not sure. Yeah, this looks pitch black. That's funny. I do like the darkness, though. At least in this time. For context, I'm recording this at 9 at night on a Friday, the day before this is supposed to go up. So, not exactly ideal. And there goes the lights. Okay, the lights are kicked on because the frame rate has dropped significantly around the locomotives. Alright, let me check here. Yeah, we're clear the siding there. Line that switch back there. Line this switch. We don't go into the yard. There we go. Stop! Oh, God. Lantern! There we go. Okay, there we go. Light this up there. Thank you very much. Go ahead and get the light off in there. Light off in here. There we go. Off we go. And there goes the frame rate again as soon as we turn towards the, Oh my god, I'm looking at the recording and it's like it's pitch black dark. I can't see anything. Okay, once I get into the servicing track, I'll probably stop here and then change the time, so. But I want to get things serviced here. Do we need water? I think we need water. I think that's what we're needing the most right now. Not sure just yet. We do need wood here. This one. Stop! 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 And pull a little further up so we can actually get under the sand dome or the sand tower. What local? Oh, it's the Uinta class. Okay, it's been facing the other way the whole time. We face each other. Okay, I'm gonna try something here real quick. Be right back. Well, we don't have a way to brighten the weather up, so I'm just gonna keep rolling with it. Oh my god, I can't see a damn thing. Okay, sorry. It's become a horror game. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, as soon as you turn over there. Oh, jeez. Alright, we need the water cars for sure. We need cordwood. I think the main cut of cars we need to take out are the water cars and the cordwood cars, really. I know for sure the cordwood isn't going to need to be taken out, so that means we'll need to turn the Uinta around. What do we got in the siding here? Woo! Okay, it's just the beam, so that's a little bit of a lighter train. I don't think we have any other cars we can take with us. Let me see. That's raw iron there. We don't need to take that. Because the coal mine is in the opposite direction here. And these are empty, so we can probably take these. Can I run the coal mine, maybe? Ah! Ah, I'm stuck! Yeah, so this would be... Oh, there's some tankers here. These can come with us, too. Yeah, okay, I think I see what I'm doing. Is this full of something here? Yes, it's full of seed pellets. Okay. I got a string of flat cars here as well. Okay, I think I have a plan. I have a plan, Arthur. So we're going to cut off this cut of cars here. We're going to take the tank cars, because I know we can put in some oil in those right there. Yeah, because they're empty. Yeah, they're empty. And we'll take the hoppers as well. So that should, in theory, yeah, that should be good. So we'll just need to take off this cut right here. We'll just move that to a different track, but I'll need to figure out which track is free for us to take them. Maybe right here, actually, because those, yeah, this track right here. Okay, let's go grab the locomotive, boys. A little bit more editing to do here. Because I'm not going to have you guys sit through a video of me just running down the path, right the gauge, while looking for a locomotive. Actually, I could probably do that. So I could probably... Yeah, I could probably do that. Alright, so... Oh my god, I'm getting 60 frames per second. And then as soon as I turn towards yeah. Okay. This shed is a pain in the ass to deal with. I think it's that shed, because it's all the passenger cars in there that are just freaking the game out. Lights off. Wait, how much water do we have in the tank? Because I know we are running low, I think, right? Either we're running low or we're running out. We have run out. Okay. Fair enough. I did not turn on the backup light. It's pitch black dark for me. Alright, turn that on so we can actually see where we're fucking going. Alright, off you go, sir. No, 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 no. How the hell did I pull that off? As I started rolling, I'm like, wait a minute, where am I going? I'm going away from the standing tower. That's not what I want to do. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, there we go. Now we're moving. Switching at night. You see some thunder in the distance there. Not too much. Oh, my mouse crusher's showing up. That's good. Well, why did I pull the brake? It's not the same game, sir. It's not Railroader. The road was recording for 14 minutes here. That's cool. Okay, we'll go stop here. Line switches. Stop. Thank you. Woo. Out the car we go. Light on. Thank you very much. Then we realign the switch and we should be good to go. Okay. Off we go. Brakes off. Throttle open. Closest. That's pretty decent. Wait. Yes, that is correct. Trying to make sure what, like, which switch did I go down here? I forgot the yard is kind of oddly shaped here. Once the rain stops in like 45 minutes, it'll probably be a little bit easier to start switching cars around. Because the moon will provide us a little bit of light. That is if the sunlight actually... That is if... Unless the sun comes up beforehand. Which, either one could work. Alright, so... We're gonna hook into our cars here. Slowly hook into our cars. Zoom in a little bit so we can see what we're doing. Easy. Alright. And... Good hit, stretch them. Alright. Alright. Tie the brakes off. Brakes off. Check all the brakes. We don't drag anything. Don't want any flat wheels. Yep. Put the brake on. Got it. Brake off. Brake off. Whoopsie. Brake off. I think the rest of it should have its brakes off. Woo! Yeah, you have your brakes off. You have your brakes off. Good. Brakes off. Okay, slowly checking the brakes. And I think these... Ah! Get off! There we go. Brakes off. Oh, shit. Off in the corner again. Hear the bells of the locomotive up in the distance. The brakes are off. I can't see anything. There we go. That is everything. Got it. Alright. I should have splashed and I jumped down from the car. That's brilliant. Alright. This is going to be one hell of a video because you can't see a damn thing in this video. Go, light off. Light on. And we're good to go. Cab. Release the brakes. Release the brakes. Pull! Pull at full force there, buddy. I'll turn around so we can face this direction so we can see what we're doing. There we go. You can still see the thunder going off in the distance. That's cool. I've always loved the dynamic weather feature in this game. When they introduced it, it was kind of a fun little feature to mess around with. One of my first screenshots of the dynamic weather feature is actually saved on Steam. I kind of made a Thunderstruck joke with it. AC/DC joke with it. Okay, we're gonna need to look at the map so we can see what we're doing. And, okay, I see now. So we're gonna need to go on the drill track, and we're gonna need to... Oh. Will we fit in the drill track? We should. A long cut of cars. We'll go all the way to the end, and then we'll switch it. Okay. Around the corner here. Ow! My foot. Foot hurts. I probably will... depends on what I'll do. I've been always meaning to do a night episode. Oh my god, that's the buffers! I've been always wanting to do a night episode. Now I got a chance and I'm screwing it up. And I'm just like... There's probably a reason I never did a night episode. Ah! Bonk. Ouch. What the hell? Back it up. Don't go forward. Alright. Did we clear the switch back there? No, we didn't. I knew that was going to be a problem. Okay. Because we're not clearing the switch back there. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go into the main. I mean, I could... Oh, actually... Wait a minute. Nah. Rebuilding the drill track for just this little bit is not going to be a good idea. Well, actually, hold on. We might as well. As I haven't rebuilt anything in this game for a while, so get rid of that. Looks like... Yeah. Ant was crawling on me for some weird fucking reason. I don't know why. Was he there the whole fucking time? Alright, well, alright. We'll get this and we'll get this. Boink. And then... Make sure... We need to go about probably a car length. I'm not sure. Oh, shit. 5. And then we have to go upgrade a bit. This was a hill here. Small hill, but a hill. Is there a hill, or is it just buried in the tracks? Yes, there's a hill. I'm a little surprised by that. This terrain is not very flat. That's always been that's always fascinated me with this game. Is that like the terrain is deceptively not flat. Okay, so we'll do that there. And then, I guess, considering, bam, there you go. Yeah, that is not great. I can't see enough to actually build I can't see enough to actually, like, build the embankment properly. So I'm just going to build that. Release the brakes. And pull as fast as you can, everybody. Because that's a 1% grade and we're on a standstill with a heavy train. That's brilliant. A little bit longer. That should be enough to get us out of the way of the switch. Ow. Yep. And here we come. Here we go. Bonk. Ow! Just ow! Just bang into the buffers and like bonk. Ow! Alright, we're good. We didn't derail anything, right? Yeah, we didn't. Alright, we're good. Now we're just going to couple up the rest of the train here. Question is, will we be able to see? No, we will not. Here, I got a plan, actually. What we'll do, we'll jump out of the lead locomotive here. Because we're going at a fast enough speed and we're going downhill at 1%. Should be fine. Woo! Ah! Now get on the car! Wee! Ah! Wee! 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 Oh shit. Ah! Get on the car! Thank you. There we go. Now we can see what's going on ahead of us. Very creepy though. You can see the town out there though. Frame rate's like a crawl here. Looking down at the thing. What's that? Eh, not much. Okay. Let's see. What are we doing? Yeah, we're gonna be dropping off the tank carts and the gondolas. Aside from that, we should be good. So I do want to bring up something that that honestly I do need to kind of just like mention. I didn't say, I wasn't intending to sound like Kyume didn't do anything wrong in my last video. There was obviously some missteps that he did as well with the game. But I wouldn't say, like, it was entirely his fault. Yes, he did have, yes, there was issues that needed to be addressed and that he did not address them. But I'm not going to sit there and say, like, he's completely the one to blame. When you actually look at a lot of these development stories and stuff like that, where, like, a lot of times it's we are going a lot faster than I thought we would be. Where's the train again? Is it? Yeah, there it is. I see it. We should hit it and not derail. We should be fine. And bang! Ow. Oh, we're slowing down now. Good. Alright, cool. Woo! But yeah, essentially, he was one of many people in the whole system, in the whole economy of this game. Like, that is just like, so saying, oh yeah, he's the one to blame. Like, no, it's not just him. And that was never my intention to say, oh, it was just Kyume, he was the only one. Like, no, it was the only thing was the publishers. Like, no, that was never my intention. It may have come across that way because, yes, I did have I do have a particular habit of mainly focusing the blame on them because it's just their back catalog and stuff. But it was never meant to be a situation where it was just bashing the publisher because they're looking at their back catalog. There's a couple games in there that people do enjoy. Not very many. I'm just gonna say that right off the bat. I've heard many bad things about some of those games. Some of those were buggy as all hell. But Hume also had some. Hume was also kind of like had some issues there. Not entirely, but he wasn't fully to blame. But he's got there's enough in there that would say like, yeah, he should take some responsibility of how the game turned out. Not all of it, but Lord knows no one's going to take responsibility for how the game turned out. That's just how things work nowadays. People don't like to take responsibilities when something goes wrong, and that frickin' sucks. Okay, so that's a short train that can go to the coal mine right away. The question is, okay, I see now what I'm doing. Okay, so these are going to go onto this track. We're going to kick it. Why don't you kick it? Because why the hell not? Why not kick it? Go! Launch it forward. Why am I doing this? Uncouple! Brakes! Pew! There it goes! Cars are kicked. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? I don't know. They're going somewhere. Better catch them. Ah, here they are. Woohoo! Woo! Ah, get on the box cart. Oh, well, we didn't do that. There we go. Kicking. I want to do some kicking. I bet you the cut of cars that we're going to bang into is right up ahead here. Yeah, there they are. Brakes! Oh, that stopped on a fucking dime. Ah! Alright, well, that's good. Alright, these cars are all hooked in, ready to roll. Let's see, what else to do? Because we got, oh yeah, we got stake flats over here too. Oh, interesting. Oh, these are raw iron, so they have to be sent up as well. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have our plan, and that is to operate a train up to the coal mine. So we need to take a train from the roundhouse because we're not doing something. Oh my god, yes, we know. You're Elvenwood, right? Yes, you actually should be up at the gold mines here. Huh. Huh. Yeah, you should be up the gold mines, so we might have to take this guy up with the train up to the gold mines. We'll take the Uinta back down light. Maybe. I don't know. Gotta figure something out here. What else we got here? So you for sure need to be taken out for a train. 70. Your lights are on. Are they on? No. That's just how the thing lights up, eh? Interesting. That's strange. Alright. Trains are set up, so that's good. Let's see. They all have boiler pressure, eh? Interesting. What was that? Oh, that's the okay. Just hear banging outside. I'm like, okay. I thought it was thunder for a brief second, like outside my window. I'm like, nope, that's not it. Oh, right. Maybe I should take the passenger train. But I think, now that I think about it, because of how long that train is and how steep the grades are, we might need help. We might need to get a helper engine, so we'll probably do that as a final run on this route, on this map. Is basically taking the Ruby Rose, which is down here at the station, and another locomotive down to, yeah, here you are. Yep, there we are. I did show a short of this area, and fun fact, this is all kit bashed. That is a pan, board, and a lantern that's just set up as a street light. So it's a little bit half-assed, but it is what it's not bad for what it is. So yeah, if you go like this, it's kind of lit up pretty nicely here. What time is it? It is 4 in the morning. Oh, the sun should be coming up soon. Should give it a few more hours of this, eh? Go in the depot for a second. Grass in the depot, sir. Fire. I'll just go sit right here for a little bit while we wait for the sun to shine. Well, not only did the sun come out, the sun rose, but the rain has stopped as well. Funny. Very convenient, isn't it? So, with that done, with our switching done, and some basic things done here in the yard, let's go ahead and get the trains ready to roll. So, the Elven Wood is probably going to take this cut of cars here, because I'm actually going to take the raw iron with me as well. Because there's an ironworks at the upper part of the, at that point. I'm wondering if it will be even able to pull this whole cut of cars. It should. It's all empties except for the raw iron and the flat car, the raw iron and the box car, which the box car is going to be set out at oh no, it can't be set out. Oh no, it can. It can be set out. It'll be set out at the ironworks, at the upper ironworks, or the lower ironworks, but we should be able to do that. Let's get things ready to roll here. Pew! Get things ready to roll. Let's go. Shovel, shovel. Okay. And back in the firebox you go. There we go. Alright, open all this fire. Warming up. Open the doors here. Open the windows. Fuel is ready to roll. Hands out, that's zero. Turn it on. Dynamo on. Dynamo's picking up. We'll wait until that is ready to fuel up. We're ready to burn, to heat up. Next thing on the list, number 11. Okay, so the next thing to do is to probably get a caboose for that train, actually. Just wanted to do that. Let's see, what can we do? What caboose can we get for this train, eh? You know what? I could probably buy a new caboose. Why don't I just buy a new caboose? We haven't bought any new equipment in a while. A caboose is fairly cheap, so yeah, let's do that. We should probably take some passenger equipment with us up the hill. So we can get that out of the way so it's not causing problems here. Yeah, we probably should take a couple baggage cars up with us. Maybe? I don't know. How many cars we got here? Oh, the lights are still on in these cars. That's interesting. That's why we're losing frames. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 baggage cars? Okay. We'll leave them here for now. Now, we do have a lot of passenger equipment out here. Probably should actually shorten this track here because we're not getting any more cars in the shop that have new tracks. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll pull these out, and then we'll just organize that a little bit. Maybe. Yeah. For now, we need to get that locomotive running. She's ready to burn out. Yep, dynamo is starting to pick up. There we go. Brakes off. Off we go. Yep. Oh. Alright. We'll couple into the raw iron cars, everything else, and that should do it. Do you have a black boiler? No. Not entirely. Should get a black. Yeah, should do that. That'd be 703 in the fleet, yeah. Okay. Line switches here so we don't run off just yet. Okay. We should have enough coal and water to actually get us moving, so it should be good. So let's stop here. Stop. There we go. Alright, out we go. Line switch. And then line the switch. And then I think... Yes, switches are aligned for us to couple into our train. Good job. And then once that's done, we'll buy another caboose, and then we'll go ahead and do a bunch of other... We'll just get this train ready to roll. First set, brakes off. Back her up. That was a bit abrupt. Alright. Wall off. Alright, we're doing okay. Just need to slowly get our train out of the yard and we'll take it up the hill. Finally get out of the yard here. We got a couple trains to do, we got a couple trains to move, honestly. And bang! Alright, we're good there. Let's get the brakes off. Turn the brakes off. Turn the brakes off. Now we do have helpers down at the ironworks in the just below the iron mine, so we can get those if we need to. But I hope to God we won't need it with this train. It's a fairly small train, a fairly light train, I think, for this locomotive, so it should work. Oh, that was 5, was it? I can't tell. I think I still got a handbrake tied somewhere because it's dragging. Unless it bumped into the cars. Hang on. Whoopsie. No, your handbrakes were released. I thought I missed a handbrake somewhere. Did I? No, we might be coupled. Yes, we are coupled. Got it. Here's the handbrakes. Handbrakes off. Alright, handbrakes are all off on this train. Let's back it up and... whoosh. Alright. Yep, handbrakes are all off. We're good. So, with that taken care of... so we need 502 as the next caboose on the fleet, eh? Alright. Yeah. Okay. Overnighting. We're third shift. That's it. We're third shift. Keys in the dirt. Third shift. Yeah. Alright. So, what I'm going to do here is we are going to... Yeah, in theory, we shouldn't have a problem with the caboose just spawning in. If need be, we'll just grab it with the little O60 and drag it over. But we should be okay out here. Let's see, that should be all the way at the end there, buddy. No, it's not. Frick. DNOG. There it is. Class 2 caboose there. Alright, cool. Alright, customize. We just need the red paint. Yeah, there's only 2 paint options. This is 502. Whoops, I spelled that one wrong. There we go. That looks good. Order it. There we go. Oh. I spawned 1 track over. Really? 1 track over, eh? That's funny. I'm not too disappointed by that. That's actually kind of funny. I like that. I like the fact that it did that. It's not too bad. Alright, let's get our switcher over and we'll shove it in. We'll just kick it into the other position. Probably should still expand the town a bit, too. Okay. I feel like the train should have been turned around, but oh well. I think we're in we're in a decent position. I mean, we could still turn around on the Y, but oh. Place the brakes, let's go. We do not have boiler pressure. Right off. Brake, throttle off. Oh, this light's already on. The hell? Did I have both lights on somehow? That's weird. Weird. Game! As soon as you look at the shop complex over there, it freaks the game out. We're gonna hit that caboose pretty hard there. Sorry. There you go. And bang. Ow! Put the throttle into reverse. Brakes off on the caboose. A little slower than normal. Alright. Full send! Not a standard caboose. Not a normal caboose. You see the trucks are apparently underneath the board. Man, that's... What is a normal caboose? I don't know. Go ask Daniel Gallery. Highscore.tm. Is it Daniel? Somebody... there's an inside joke about a normal caboose on the high school with Heist and his friends. I don't know what it is, but I know it's there. Ah! Get on the pilot beam. There you go, cut. Brakes on. Let's go. Woo! Off you go, sir. Have fun. Back in the caboose. Whee! Wish you could open up the chains, but that's fine. Wish you could also 050 these kind of cars if they stop rolling like this. Should have kicked it with a little bit more force. Oh, wrong button. Wrong frickin' button. Off you go. Woo! We're kind of draining our boiler pressure, but I'm okay with it. Bonk. You good? Run around here. Open the coupler. Kick it. Woohoo! Off you go, buddy. Whee! Take the train. There you go. Clink. There we go. Train's hooked. We're going to try and drain as much of the boiler pressure out as possible with this locomotive before we put it in the shed. Because we got all the organization stuff done here. Don't need to worry about it too much. We did some night switching, so that's cool. Now the morning's here. Pretty convenient vid. That's a pretty fun vid, honestly. A little bit more editing to do on this one than normal because I got to cut out a bunch of stuff that I did. I cut out a bunch of stuff that was like not really worth it. So some cutting out, but not much. Thank you. Woo. On the switch, y'all. Off we go. We should be lined into. Yes. Because we're lined into. Huh. Interesting. Somebody normalized that switch originally. Okay. I must have clicked it somehow. That's fine. And then, yeah, you're gonna go into that shed there, and that's good. Yep, all switches are normal. Sort of. What is a normal switch? Who knows? Should probably drop off some cordwood out here. Who knows? Alright, we still got our maintenance of way equipment out here too. That should be serviced too. Yeah, we probably have a couple cars we can organize here. Oh yeah, that's the little bobber. That can be replaced. That's funny. It's fine. Off we go. Now we got one last thing to do, and that's to put the engine away for the night. We've already been switching cars around for a bit. Oh, she's almost out of boiler pressure. That's brilliant. Funny. I don't want to put in the like firewood in just until, because that will cause her to build up boiler pressure and blow her safeties. So what I'm going to try and do here, we're going to punt her. Whoops, wrong track. There we go. There we go. I'm going to punt her into the shed, essentially. This is not going to go well. Poof! Go! Yeah, there goes the boiler pressure. It's gone. Boiler pressure's gone. It's gone. Almost. Right. It's out. She's out of boiler pressure. Quick, get the doors open. Granted, this is not a problem for this locomotive. There we go. You're in your shed, buddy. Alright, cool. Well, that'll be it for this video, boys. Like and comment down below. Subscribe if you guys want more. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.